Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Gail Bates, CEO of MyMentorBiz.com, and I'd love you to hit the subscribe button, okay? Because I'm on my way to having 200 subscribers. I hit my first 100, and I'd love you to be part of my second 200. This is the Monday Minute Team Building Tip, where I love to help leaders in direct sales grow and scale their business with my systems and my strategies to help them be successful in growing million-dollar teams. So today's tip is all about a campaign that I created for my million-dollar team that really helped them kick off the new year. So you want to have a great start to 2019 yourself, right? You want to help your team have a great start to 2019. Well, the answer to that is all around the number 10. And it's all around the number 10 because 10 is called my 10 Happy Hostess Campaign. And that's what I have a new series starting for you today. And we are going to help you and your team really kick off 2019 with the 10 Happy Hostess Campaign. So we're going to go through the next 4 weeks. The first week, which is today, we're going to talk about how to prepare for this campaign to get 10 bookings in January. The second week, we're going to talk about how to take action. And I'm going to give you some ideas on what to say, who to call with taking action, because it's taking action that makes it happen. And in getting 10 bookings in January. The third week, we're going to be talking about follow-up in getting those 10 bookings absolutely secure on your calendar. And the fourth week, we're going to talk about being ready with those 10 bookings that you're going to kick off the new year with. So let's get started today with the first one, which is preparing your team for the 10 Happy Hostess Campaign. So first of all, of course, you want to introduce it, right? And when you're introducing any kind of campaign or action for your team, you want to share the value of it. So the value for them is when they kick off the new year with 10 bookings, imagine the business that's going to happen from having those 10 bookings just ready to roll out in the new year. Give them an idea that once they have those 10 bookings on their calendar, and yes, maybe one or two might cancel, but they will have enough business to kick off the new year, and especially if they begin now, to really see the results and rewards that they want to happen in their business. So introduce the value into that value of them participating in this campaign, okay? Now, with this campaign, you want to make sure that when you're introducing it, that these people are committed to finding 10 hostesses, right? They're prepared to offer each hostess a specific reward for booking because, now is the time to offer them a little bit of a carrot, okay? And we're going to talk about that, okay? They have to really be determined to connect with their hostesses to make sure that party holds. So it's a significant part of wanting to make this happen. And fourthly, they have to be ready for all the explosive growth that's going to happen in that first quarter from booking these 10. So when you're introducing the value to your team members, talk about them being committed to finding 10, being prepared to offer reward for the hostesses, being determined to connect over the next 4 to 6 weeks to make sure they hold, and just being ready, okay, for that growth that's going to happen, because they will have growth when that happens. So what I want you to do once you've introduced it is, secondly, talk to your team members about 2 steps that they have to do to begin. And the first step is to look at their calendar for January, pretty simple, and map out exactly when they want those 10 to hold. So this is important because January is a very busy month. There's lots of events happening. Maybe there's a leadership event happening. So you want to make sure that they know when they want to book those parties, if they're going to book them in the evening, if they're going to book them during the day, if they're going to do Facebook parties, if they're going to do squee parties. But 10 bookings, 10 available dates for bookings in January is what you want them to do for that first step. And making sure that they have those and showing you maybe in your Facebook group a picture of those 10 that they have on their calendar to make sure, again, that they're committed, that they're determined, that they're prepared, and they're ready, okay? So a second step you want them to do is start making a list of the people that they are going to connect with to ask to get those bookings in 10 bookings in January. And, then you want to give them some prompts on the way. Who would they put on that list, right? Of course, we can all start with a frank list, but I also have the 7 top booking activities that for them to connect, people to connect with, that I will be posting in my Facebook page, in my business Facebook page. It will be a post that you can actually share with them in the group to help them kick off getting that list together. Thirdly, once you've got them doing those first 2 steps, now you want to reward them. Share with them, what are you going to reward them with for getting 10 on the calendar, and then maybe holding 10. So it could be a 2-tier incentive, so that they're anxious to get the first tier of getting them booked, and the second tier of reward is actually holding them. And then you just want to keep encouraging them. And of course, you're going to encourage them with communication in your team Facebook group, in your team newsletter, in an instant message to them, in a phone call to them. Encourage them to keep going, making sure that and some Facebook posts, sharing some Facebook posts. If you're doing it yourself, share with them your experience of how that's working for you. Okay, so that's my first tip today, okay, is get the calendar clear, making sure they know when they want to book, okay, and start preparing their list. So when you introduce this 10 Happy Hostess campaign with your team, you're going to see explosive growth happen in the first quarter of your year, because once you book those 10, the residual of 2 bookings from each one of those 10 that goes into the new first quarter of 2019 is huge. So if you have any questions, leave me an answer below. I will leave you a free handout on the 10 Happy Hostess campaign, okay? So make sure that you download that, and that's something that you can share with your team as well. Okay, everyone, I can't wait to hear and get some feedback from you on how you've started this campaign with your team, or even just yourself if you're a team of 1, because once you start this campaign, not only the residual is not only the great sales you're going to get to kick off the new year, you're going to find future bookings, and you're going to find those new recruits added to your team. Have a great Monday, everyone.